Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of the Bald Banter Podcast. I'm your host, Troy Hepker.
And I am your host, Nick Hefner.
How is everybody tonight?
How are you doing, bud?
I'm doing well, man. Doing well. Yourself?
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not liking this cold.
I mean, I'm not either, but 'tis the season and welcome to the Midwest. Like, I'm just glad I don't have to work outside in it this year. That's all
Yeah.
I got. That's all I can say. Inside, I'm warm. That's it.
Nice and toasty. I know, same here. I'm glad I'm inside.
Start your car in the morning.
Yes, that's about the coldest I get is walking out to get in the car and walking in.
Walking into work. Walking into work. Yeah, it's a good
Oh.
time.
So,
So, what do you got on the agenda today, my guy?
well, we're gonna start a little talk about, well, I want to start talking about like the NFL, but first, we're gonna talk about how hard you're on the Lions right now, dude.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, kids, I'm telling you right now, Lions are going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it. I'm telling you. Bold prediction.
Bold prediction. You're starting this
Bold,
off with a bold prediction.
bold prediction. 49ers are now slated to miss the playoffs
Is it going to be
after their
worse after
loss to
this weekend?
Seattle. I don't know. I hope not.
Where's that game even at?
Who cares? Might put your podcasting days in jeopardy.
It's in Green Bay.
It's in Lambeau.
Yep.
In the tundra.
It's been a fun run, bud.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait. I get so mad. Like Brock Purdy's day to day. He
Yeah.
hurt his shoulder during that game. Kittle says he will be able to play.
I have like a little fly that is driving me bonkers right now.
You what?
I have a fly that's driving me insane.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Let me try something here. Just even this out.
So you really are that hard on the Lions making it, huh?
Dude, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna win it.
Or
They're gonna
winning it?
go and they're gonna go and they're gonna win it.
They're going to beat Kansas City or Buffalo?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Did Kansas City see 10-0 in their future? Yeah, they did. Guess who didn't? Josh Allen. And guess who called that? Do we need to talk about this?
No.
Because if you've seen the YouTube short, then you already know.
Gotta eat some freaking butter.
You gotta eat some butter. Who knows? Salted or unsalted? You never asked. You never answered me.
I haven't really thought about it. I'm just kidding. I bought butter yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, crap. I forgot that I have to do this.
Like you don't have to eat a whole stick. That's quite a bit of butter. Like maybe like half of it, or just take like a huge.
What if I just
Huge.
melt it all and just drink it?
No, you gotta eat it, dude.
I gotta eat it. Okay.
Gotta eat it. Texture. It's a texture thing. A lot of people can't do it because it's a texture thing.
So when are we gonna do this? Um, we can do an extra long pod next week.
We are doing an extra long pod next week, probably.
So I mean, I can do it then.
Well, how are we going to do an extra long pod?
Well, we have this thing called our first guest of the pod next week.
We do have our first guest of the pod next week, but how are we doing an extra long pod?
I have a way of doing an extra long pod.
On our regular way that we do it?
Yes.
Okay. I will go over that later then. Discussion for another day.
I'll do the
yes, we do have a guest next week for the pod. Tim McMahon, the owner and I guess, operator of Valhalla Beard and Body. If you haven't ever heard of Valhalla Beard and Body, go to valhallabeardandbody.net and check out Tim's stuff. He's got soaps, beard oils, beard balms, beard butters, beard washes, basically anything you need for your beard. T-shirts, brushes, merch.
How are you
anything.
putting a t-shirt on your beard?
Well, they're little, and you just kind of like pull it up over your chin. There you go. But Tim puts out quite a bit of good stuff. I have quite a few oils, soaps, beard balms. Although he used to do wax mounts when I first started buying stuff. And since he lives all the way over in the warm state of Arizona, he does not do those anymore because they melted in transit. I never got any melted ones, but those things were fantastic. I freaking loved them. So did I hear you correctly before we actually jumped on the pod that you were going to order some stuff?
Yes, I am actually going to order something. I was looking at a couple of the oils that he has, and there's a tobacco. Let me look it up quick. A tobacco beard oil that I was looking at.
Is it the dark cherry tobacco?
It might be
cologne.
It is beard oil. Goodness, where is it? Spiked apple, leather, bourbon, tobacco.
Oh, so you're doing like a Christmas one, like a seasonal?
Yeah.
Or is that one of the collaborations that he just recently did?
It might just be one of those limited edition. Yeah.
What's the name of the oil?
Yonton. Jotunn.
Hold on. Let me look.
Well, while you're looking that up, let's hit on the next thing that I had that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, dude, get after it.
And that is the letdown of Mike Tyson. Not only the letdown of Mike Tyson, the letdown of freaking Netflix. How are you going to promote a big event like this and have so many people miss out?
I don't I really wanted this fight to be like a decent fight, and then once everything started happening, you could just tell that it was a straight money grab.
Oh, you could see Tyson pulling his punches.
But was there not a clause in the contract where Mike Tyson could not knock him out or he would not get paid? If he knocked him out in the first round, he did not get paid.
That is correct.
And if he knocked him out in later rounds, it would be pennies on the dollar is what he would earn. And then after the fight, since I could not watch it on Netflix, I had to like YouTube it in the morning.
Yeah.
And you can see Jake Paul saying, "I got your money."
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was so bummed. I really wanted that fight to go and be everything it could have been and should have been, and it was not.
Yeah.
And then that women's fight, though. Dude, Serrano, she should have won that fight.
You and about 50 other people I've talked to have told me the same thing. How do you
saying
when you throw 109 more punches and the chick you fought has a point deduction?
Yep.
How?
Yep.
4 headbutts. Supposedly she did this back in the last time they also fought.
And that cut on her eye from those headbutts looked nasty.
Oh, absolutely disgusting, dude. And I mean, I watch UFC. I watch all this stuff. That cut from a headbutt, the instant she headbutted her, it gashed open.
Just split open. It was not good.
Yeah.
Not good. Daxton.
What?
Help your mom with the groceries when she gets here.
Yeah, I got you.
Sorry.
So the fight purse for this fight was $80 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Makes me sick.
Yes. That is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Like watching the videos from Tyson, like pre-fight, just beating the piss out of his fucking sparring partner.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming around and barely punching Paul.
Yeah, I know. It was, I don't know. Garbage. But anyway, let me circle back to that oil you were talking about.
Yes. Sorry, I got you distracted.
It's all right. One, I don't know how to pronounce half of the oils and butters that Tim's got on here. I literally had to message him one time because I was talking about the difference. He's got two barbershop scents. And
I looked at that one too.
And I like one much better than the other. So he's got the regular America AF, which is a regular barbershop scent.
Yes.
And then he's got like an old-timey one, like an
old-fashioned barbershop.
And that one is called the Pseudo Barber.
Yes, Pseudo Barber. That's the one I was looking at too.
Oh man, that one's like, it's more floral. Yeah. And it's oh man, I like that one a lot. But this one is a collaboration. So this will be like you buy it or you don't get it.
Right.
The pre-order is the order, my guy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And did you see, it's out of stock, but the friggin' rise of the Draugr, the dark cherry tobacco leather cologne oil.
That's what I wanted.
Well, funny you say that, where he's going to have his drop on December 13th, which we're going to talk to him about. He's been busy doing all that kind of stuff there. But I bought that one, and I don't like leather scents like at all. I freaking love that oil, man. I'm wearing it right now, actually.
Yeah.
Yep. I bought the soap. I bought the oil. Yeah, man, it's so good. So good. But yeah.
So he'll be on
anyway.
Next.
Yep. Tim will be on next week, and we'll talk to Tim, let you guys get to know him. What else we got?
So the other thing I wanted to talk about was darn dogs.
Yeah, keep going.
What I wanted to talk about is the UFC. UFC had a really, really big pay-per-view over the weekend. With you had
one guy came back and fought, didn't
he? John Bones Jones.
Yeah, John Jones.
John Jones, and he looked amazing. And I am not a huge John Jones fan. I like him. He's not the greatest in my eyes.
When was the last time that dude lost a fight?
It's been a while. I'm looking up right now the last time. View fight history. Jesus Christ.
Whoa. What was that?
What?
That whole glitch thing. You didn't have that?
No.
Was that just me? Oh.
I think that was just you, bud.
Well, good. Hopefully it's not anything terrible.
It looks like the last time John Jones lost was 2009.
That was his last recorded loss, was 2009.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's a really long time to not lose a fight.
That is his only loss. Oh my gosh. He is 28-1.
John Jones is the man. Like, whether you like him or not, all the stuff that he's done and been through, and like, dude is, He's crazy good.
He's got a lot of controversy of the eye pokes, but I will say that that dang fly is just tried to land on my camera. Um, these new gloves that they're using in the UFC
Mm-hmm.
prevent the whole like, yeah, it's the gloves are crazy. And he was wearing them Saturday, and I don't think he had a single eye poke. But there was also another huge fight. Oh, let me stay on this fight. Respect to Stipe
Mm.
in his retirement. I mean, the dude is a freak of an athlete.
Very much so.
20-5 was his record, his whole career record. 20-5, 15 by knockout, 4 title defenses, and nine. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. I thought it was a 4. I was reading
Mm-hmm.
9 first round finishes. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely insane. But he retired. I mean, he didn't go out the way he wanted to go out. He wanted to go out on top. But to lose to John Jones, I mean, they won performance of the night, and the kick that Jones had, right? Like literally had to shatter ribs. It was absolutely
Talking
insane.
about that backspinning heel
Backspin
kick.
heel kick right in the midsection, dude.
Yeah, that looked nasty. It looked like it hurt
Oh,
really bad.
it definitely hurt.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then
You
you
don't
got the
crawl around as a grown man on your hands and knees for no reason.
exactly. And then you got the fight that was just before that, which was Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler, which won fight of the night. And that was a phenomenal fight also. And that one went 5 rounds by unanimous decision. But
Mm-hmm.
it was such a good fight. I mean, there was a lot of good fights on this card. Now, the
Oh yeah.
next couple, there's an event coming up that I'm ready to watch, and that is, I think it's UFC 310.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Diaz is back. Nick
Who's
Diaz.
back?
Nick Diaz.
No way.
Yes,
Are
he is
you
back.
serious?
Dead serious, dude. Dead serious. And then that whole card is it's I think it's a title match. So I'm not even gonna try to pronounce these names because they're one is Brazilian and one is Japanese. So there's not gonna be any chance of me trying.
Just butcher it with your English tongue.
Um, Alexandre Point Tajoya and Kia Ascarora. I freaking murdered that. But
You know.
that's the next big fight that's coming up. And supposedly Sugar Sean is supposed to come back. Well, I know he is. Conor McGregor is supposed to come back.
That I did hear.
Yeah. So it's gonna be great.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah. What else do we have? I took another big loss over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee
Do
losing.
tell. I was gonna say do tell.
Tennessee losing to Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rub it in, Bubba.
Rubbing anything in. Ohio State could lose this weekend.
Ohio State could lose this weekend. I mean, I don't think they will. And
I
another
don't
thing,
either, but I was nervous about the Penn State game too.
why in the crap is this game not a night game? Why? Why is this game a noon game?
Oh. Our
What?
last two games are noon games. Why is the Ohio State game never on prime? Like the no Ohio State Michigan game never on prime time. It's always
Well,
on noon. Well, I get
I
there's a
get
lot of
that.
people that are just going to be drinking all day and they're not going to stay up and watch it. Well, you know what? That's not my problem.
Right. I mean, the Big Ten night game this weekend. Let's look at it. Big Ten. The Big Ten's night game is, granted, they're on the West Coast. That's the only reason they're the night game,
Mm-hmm.
is USC and UCLA. Any other game is done by, oh, my bad. Sorry, there is a game Friday night for the Big Ten.
Really?
Purdue and Michigan State.
Don't.
Yeah, like why? I just don't understand why do you not have your big game grabbing those viewers? The UCLA
Oh,
USC game is the NBC game. Like, I don't get it. Let's look at the SEC night game. I'm sure that's a better game than. Look at these are all the night games for the US or SEC. Alabama, Oklahoma. I mean, I get it. 8-2, 5-5.
mhm.
Texas A&M, Auburn, and then you have 6-4 Vanderbilt at 6-4 UCLA.
That one's going to be a good game.
But I mean, come on, that's three out of the two, four, six, 8, 10. 3 out of the 10 games are all night games.
Mm-hmm.
The Big Ten has one, and it's a only reason it's a night game is because it's in the West Coast.
Apparently,
I just
nobody likes the Big Ten anymore. The
no.
Big 18.
The
The Big
big
18.
the Big 25. Although there is a night game that I'm ready to watch, and that's the Boise State game because their running back is amazing. This
Really?
this kid, yeah, dude, I'll look at his stats. This kid rushing, okay? 256 carries for 1,893 yards, an average of 7.4 yards a carry.
That's not bad.
Oh, to top that off, he has 26 touchdowns too.
Mm. But did he score 4 in one game
Uh,
like Al Bundy?
Here, let me just look at this. Per game. See all opponents this year. Okay. First
Peacefully.
game. First game, 3 touchdowns. Second game, 3 touchdowns. Third game, 2 touchdowns. Fourth game, one. Fifth, one. Sixth, three. Seventh, four. Oh, let's 831. 6 rushing touchdowns.
All right, dude. I'll take that. That's good.
And on top of that, he also had 267 yards rushing in that game too,
That's freaking nuts, man.
for an average of 14 yards a carry on that game.
Is it? That's crazy.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
6 rushing touchdowns. And this guy has no talk in the Heisman Trophy.
Really, not even in the conversation.
No, I do not believe so. Your top guy right now is Sanders.
I wonder why.
Let's look at Heisman Watch. Heisman Watch. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, ooh. Number one is actually Travis Hunter, the
Okay.
wide receiver cornerback for Buffalo or for Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is talking there. That kid, that running back from Boise, he's there now, but he's plus 400 odds. Dylan Gabriel from Oregon, he's in there. And Cam Ward is in there, but I don't think Cam Ward comes close to winning it. But I'm
No.
not on the committee. I don't make the votes. I don't do any of that. But if I was to give it to somebody, it's one of two people are getting it. Travis Hunter is getting it, or Ashton Gente, I think is how you say his name, from Buffalo is getting it. They're both having career years. Travis Hunter. Let's look at Travis Hunter. 74 receptions, 911 yards, 9 touchdowns. Let's also not forget that he plays both sides of the ball. He plays defense also.
Talk about being tired after that game.
Right? Defense. This year, 23 tackles, 16 total, 1 forced fumble, 3 interceptions. And he hasn't had a touchdown this season, but the dude is also playing offense. So, like,
I'll say I think he'll be fine.
he's got a big,
I'm sure he'll be fine.
he's got a big, big grab. All right, dude, we got a little bit of time. Well, let's talk about a little bit of wrestling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's talk about a little bit of wrestling. So, what do you think about this Bloodline storyline? I'm pretty sure I said Bronson Reed would join Solo Sikoa's Bloodline.
You did, but I also read something today that was Bronson Reed hurt?
Was he hurt?
Is he hurt?
No.
Well, I thought I saw something saying he was hurt.
Braun Strowman has been hurt.
Maybe that's what it
and
was.
or just written off TV.
Yeah. I like
I don't
Bronson.
know. I did not watch Raw Monday night because I work overtime this week. Pretty tired.
Fun.
No. Not a big fan of working like 10-hour days. But things you do. Seth Rollins also says he's not going to join the OG bloodline because he's not going to help Roman Reigns ever again. He's not going to team with Roman Reigns ever again. At the end of Raw last week, when Jake told Roman make the call,
who was it?
And then you see Roman calling somebody. Obviously, he's calling Paul Heyman.
Yes.
Right?
Call the wise man.
His phone was disconnected when Roman called, and it did not work. Right?
Correct.
So here's where my mind went, and it was, if you watched the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa's Bloodline, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu, when they beat down Paul Heyman, they took his phone, like threw it or broke it.
Yes.
So is he ignoring the tribal chief? Is he not ignoring your tribal chief?
Does he not have the money to get a new phone now?
Probably not. I mean, WWE doesn't pay anybody anything. Dude, because wrestling. He doesn't have a new phone, dude, because wrestling.
Yeah.
Let's see. But if Seth Rollins doesn't join, they ask Braun Breaker to join. Where's that been? Like, they have no mention of Braun Breaker joining the OG bloodline now.
Right.
They just said, hey, why don't you come and help us out? And that was it. No mention of it. But now I did read that there are rumblings of another Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah.
Joining the bloodline.
Really?
Really, really. Chicago native fella with a Pepsi tattoo on his shoulder.
I wonder who that could be.
I don't know.
Is he straight edge?
Yeah, I believe he is. Donovan Danhausen calls him Pepsi Phil.
Pepsi Phil.
Yeah.
I know who could do it.
CM Punk join the bloodline?
No, I think they need to get Homeless Terry.
Oh my God. I knew you were going to throw a Homeless Terry thing in there somewhere. But will that happen? Then there's that whole thing with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. Is Randy Orton really hurt? Is he really taking time off? Who knows? I don't know. I don't really get to watch SmackDown as much as I would like to since it's on a Friday night. I do other things on a Friday night.
Yeah.
I probably could catch up on it on demand, but
We're both
if
busy
you're,
dads.
huh?
That we're both busy dads.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays are basketball nights. Soon to be Fridays,
Say soon to be Fridays, bud.
Saturday mornings. There are a couple Monday night games too, but not not very many, and they're pretty far down the line. Uh, what else? Oh, AEW's on tonight.
Yes. Yes, it is.
AEW's on tonight. If you're watching the pod tonight on Wednesday, if you watched any other time, well then you're too late. Spoiler, I guess.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Who else says spoiler alert? Paul Heyman.
Yes.
Bloodline reference. Phew. What do we got? Is it Full Gear? It's this weekend. It's on Sunday night.
Full Gear is this weekend.
I forgot all about Full Gear being on Sunday night, man.
Yep.
Orange Cassidy, John Moxley. Is Wheeler Yuta going to turn on Moxley and join Orange Cassidy, or are Wheeler Yuta just going to beat the crap out of Orange Cassidy and stay with the Death Riders? I believe they're called now. It's a weird name, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is. Let's see what else. Private Party still has the tag team titles.
Yup.
I'm not down for that. I'm not, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not. I can't. I don't like them.
Hey,
I would rather see like the Gun Brothers have the AEW tag team titles than Private Party. Hell, even Juice Robinson and his cardboard cutout of Jay White have the tag team titles before Private Party.
Or another famous guy that we make famous on our pod. Give Homeless Terry.
I was gonna say, is this another Homeless Terry thing?
Yeah,
No,
give
okay.
Homeless Terry the titles.
So like here's the thing, man. Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana
Homeless Terry
need to tag with Hangman. Dude, I've been pitching this for like ever, just fantasy booking. Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland joining a tag team.
Yeah.
That would be one of the greatest freaking tag teams ever. Ever. After their freaking matches that they've had, Blood Feud, joining up, being tag team partners who like freaking just hate each other in the beginning, and then they'll do anything for each other just to keep the titles.
Right.
They don't really have to like each other, but dude, it's like a rendition of the 2-man power trip with Stone Cold and Triple H.
Yeah.
But better.
Yeah.
If only. Book it, Tony Khan.
Book it. You know what else needs to happen?
Danhausen needs to be featured on TV and win the TNT title.
Yeah. I mean, I would be happy with that. I'm tired of seeing him on vacation.
He's not on vacation. They feel that he is prioritizing his his indie bookings over AEW and appearing on Collision, and creative has no plans for him. His contract's up in mid 2025.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like their AEW is dropping the ball with Danhausen massively, just massively.
Yeah.
He was your number 1 merch seller, number 2 merch seller for weeks, months. And you don't do anything with that? I don't know.
Yep.
That's why I don't own a wrestling promotion and or book shows. So I'll just be chilling on the couch, yelling at the TV with my buddy Mark and all that other nonsense.
Yeah. With your new cat.
Meowie Poppins.
Meowie Poppins.
Meowie Poppins. That's what I'm calling it until either A, we keep it or get rid of it.
Well, I mean, you gotta if you keep it, you gotta keep the name.
I'm not changing that name. Are you serious?
It's like a feature name, my guy.
Yeah, no.
Put it
Meowie
on the
Poppins.
put it on the marquee.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Put it on a t-shirt. Ooh, are
Put it
we
on a t-shirt
are we gonna keep a cat for content?
for merch purposes.
For content?
I don't. No, we're not going to turn our page into like a crazy cat page. That's not going to happen. Like
Merch sales,
maybe,
though.
yeah, but okay. So this cat like crawls up your shoulders and stuff, and it's like a parrot. Just sits on your shoulders, like lounges around. So you could have half of a cat, like feet and tail down here, and then wrap around, and then you got like a head over here. I'm just saying.
All right, guys. Well, make sure to check in next week with our special guest.
Absolutely. Check out the website. Like I said, check out the website. Need to make sure that we link that in the
I will
description on
link
this
it in the
tonight too.
description.
Um, check it out. Great stuff from Valhalla Beard and Body. Tim's a great guy. Bust his butt to get that stuff out for everybody. Has this drop coming on December 13th. And yeah, we'll talk to him about that and some other stuff.
Yeah. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the Yahoo on the old U of tubes
Mm-hmm.
and
Absolutely.
Spotify, Instagram, they're all the same. The Bald Banter Podcast. And then I don't know, I've been thinking about maybe doing a little ticky-tacky maybe too.
You do TikTok. You do TikTok.
Just create some shorts from here and post them on YouTube and TikTok.
There you go, bud.
So, all right, guys. Well, enjoy your week.
Enjoy your
Roy,
Wednesday night.
stay warm.
I will. I'm going to be great. See you, everybody.
All right, guys.